that said, we are writing an article to note that we will not be protesting that there's no black people in the Tiger King.
No,
because
we're happy there's no black people in the Tiger King.
Thank you so much. That works out.
I will say though, the biggest takeaway is, and I'm kind of a sap on this. And I'll use a human word. Imprisoning animals is just insane, and having an animal like a tiger or like a lion that is not native to Oklahoma in these cages for people to see them is crazy. And so, like, I'm not a zoo guy. I'm not an aquarium guy. And you know, I'm sitting here. I got a dog. But
who's about the size of a tiger? But
my dog's dope. But so, like, I rescued Fife, you know, believe it or not, even though he's like a designer dog. And I didn't rescue him. I hate the term rescue. I adopted him, right?
Yeah,
like, if you say rescue, it seems like I went in there and pulled the dog out of a burning building.
Yeah.
I adopted him. He was a dog that wasn't going to find a home unless I adopted him.
Excuse me.
But, like, so with all the crazy stuff that happens in Tiger King, which we don't want to give it away for people, I think the biggest takeaway is that big cats like that shouldn't even be in America.
They shouldn't, and they shouldn't be treated in the manner that they've been treated. I just finished Ozark last night.
Yeah. So we didn't start the third season yet. We didn't start.
I'm just gonna say, wow.
Ozark's good. See, this is the other thing I think though is that I think it's an opportunity for people, and I'm a big TV guy.
Uh-huh.
Me and you don't talk much TV because we usually just get stuck on politics or other things.
Yeah, that's true.
Or music. There's a lot of really good television that happened in the last, I would say, 20 years.
Yeah.
That some people haven't watched that they need to watch, right? And so, give me an older show. Like, what's your favorite show of all time? And then give me an older show that's a classic that if you could watch again for the first time, you would watch again for the first time.
Oh man!
And to start you off, for me, the easy one's The Wire, right? I put it on Facebook. If after this COVID-19 thing comes out and we're done, and you tell me that you haven't seen The Wire, I'm gonna think differently of you.
Yeah.
Right. So anybody out there right now who has not watched The Wire,
you have to
watch The Wire.
The Wire.
Right? So
West Wing.
What's that?
West Wing is one of my favorite.
West Wing is
and good. Especially now around crisis and competency in that office, how important the teams are around decision making and the manner in which it occurs. That would be something that's out there. On a newer series side, I got immersed in this show called All American.
So I started that and I stopped.
You gotta keep going because I like couple.
I stopped because it seemed too contrived.
Well, so it's real, and actually the weirdest piece is the person who it's based on. Like when you get there becomes an episode where I didn't know this to be the case. Actually, Congresswoman Presley told me this that the guy who it's inspired by is actually he actually comes into the show. So it's actually really.
I'll watch it again, but I'm saying when I say contrived, I meant like not contrived like this would never happen. It was just like I've seen the story in real life.
Yeah.
And so.
Well, but you know what I would say to you, Ryan? I don't feel like when I was a kid there was that coming of age story. Like, so we had Boys in the Hood, Minister Society, all those, but there was no series that voiced the juxtaposition and the duality of someone who, I was a Metco kid. So I'm leaving Roxbury in the 90s, 1991, 151 murders, and I'm going to Brookline, and problems are different.
Well, it wasn't a TV show, but Hoop Dreams is awesome.
Yeah. You're right. You're definitely right. Definitely right on that. The other ill piece is I watched the Formula Formula One series. It's called Bro, that was like I've never watched car sport. Like
Sure.
racing. Amazing understanding of the preparation you need. I'm not actually built to be in that car because they would be.
This
They're
is
like,
going
if Tito get in
downhill.
an
Let's go
accident,
downhill
actually
car.
he still can't get out of the vehicle, and it's supposed to go 210 miles an hour. We've been going 190 miles an hour for the whole
Well, the
time.
best driver happens to be right now, and maybe somebody's going to argue with me about it, but one of the best drivers right now happens to be a brother from England.
Yeah. He's out there. And A Crier is a movie called Miracle in Cell Number 7. I'm not going to talk too much.
I'm going to write that down. Miracle in Cell. I never heard of that.
Yeah, so it's subtitled. I think it's like Turkish. I can't remember the language. But bro, so get your tissue with lotion in it, because it's gonna make you cry. Like
yeah,
the whole
I'll rock it.
And,
have you seen? And we'll leave on this because I mean people are probably getting sick of it. Have you seen Uncut Gems yet?
No, what's that?
I have to see that.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Uncut Gems is Adam Sandler.
Okay.
He's playing a guy who is a gambler, and he's in. He's just. Not only is the movie well made, and Adam Sandler does a great job acting in it, and there's some cameos. There's some really good cameos, like somebody you probably know is in it.
Wow.
So, and it's not. I'm not giving away anything, but KG's in it as KG.
Oh, awesome.
Right, it's pretty cool. And then I'm a big Weeknd fan, so the Weeknd's in it as.
And
it takes place in like 2010, so it's really good. And yeah, so like because KG's playing for the Celts.
Yeah.
And so not only is it well acted and there's kind of cool cameos in it, but the movie, the way it's shot and the way the pacing of it is the pacing that the main character has in life. And so now not only are you like kind of seeing things through his eyes, even though you're not, the pacing of the movie makes you feel the anxiety that somebody who's a gambler, who's like playing with money here to pay for this, has. And so, not I gamble. I've never been in any situations this guy's been in, but it gives you that feeling. You got to watch Uncut Gems.
I'm gonna definitely.
All right. So, any last words for people out there?
Yeah, I would just say, in every crisis situation, there's an opportunity.
Yeah, like Rahm Emanuel, man.
Like a crisis is a terrible thing to waste.
Yeah.
Get with your family. Get with your friends. Build with them. Potentially learn something. Take a class. So when you get out of this, get a certification. So you have a side hustle. Even if you got laid off or any of those other things, take a piece of your first check and get a real estate license. Get a whatever. So like the other component here is that we can actually potentially come out bigger, better, and stronger.
Absolutely, I think we will.
We went into this, and the other piece is that, and I want to thank Ryan for just rapping me, checking in on me. We are connected to each other, and you matter in the lives of your friends and your family, and understand that. And so definitely continue to reach out, and take care and check on your own health and wellness, mental health, and anxiety. We sit and watch TV all day about something that's going to kill us, right? So that's
I got more anxiety than I've ever had, man.
Right. So take some time to meditate. Take some time. I've writing in a journal. Offload some of that stuff, because you again also matter. And we know that 85% of the things that we worry about don't actually happen to us, right? So when it comes down to, even with Corona, yes, it is something that is hurt and can put people on their butt, on their back, and take some folks out. Most folks, you're gonna be fine. And so find a way, and also, if you do feel yourself having that anxiety, do not be afraid to ask for help, because we don't want to lose you. Corona is one thing, but losing you from issues of mental health is another thing. And so we love you. I love you, brother
That's
Ryan.
good advice, man. I got one more of
What's your gem?
all your stuff is great, and this is just for small business owners. This is what I've been doing in my time. I've been chasing down checks, man. So you might know this big entity that I had to chase down, but like I took the time chasing down, man. So this is the time to
Get your money.
yeah, it's the time to get your stuff together, get cleared up, hit the reset button, but at the same time, chase down that money that people owe you. Not just people. I'm talking more about entities, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And so get your stuff right. And even if you're not a small business owner, if you're an employee, get that extra skill like Tito said, but make sure everything's tight, man. Clear out your inbox, clear out everything, because it's time to do it. And then enjoy families and stuff. Enjoy family and friends. And thank you, Tito, man. Thanks for sharing your story. I hope that some people take something away from it. Thank you for anybody who watched the whole hour of this thing or went back to it. I'm going to try to do more of this. And then you were my first guy, so I might have some other people, but I got to come back to you at some point too.
Let's do it. Let's definitely do it, man. I love you, brother.
Stay safe, man.
Okay, you too. Take care.
Peace.
Peace.